before. Oh gosh. Guys, it's just with a heavy heart. It's just with a heavy heart that I am just on tonight because so much has happened. Like, so much things happened. One thing after the next. And I just really feel so overwhelmed with just everything going on with my homeland. Listen, I never know something could affect me, so I never know something could like sincerely affect me like this. Well, I'm an empath, so I can't watch certain videos. I take them personal. Like, I take them personally, right? But when I tell you, when I see the devastation in Jamaica, I just really wish I was in the position to go home, financially able or whatever, just able to just go home and just, I feel like donating is just not enough. I feel like must be there a clean up and do something more. Like, I'm just so overwhelmed with emotions, and I just feel so heavy because I'm not sure if people see, like, really is grasping the magnitude of things. Even if it was just one person losing their homes and losing everything that they own. When we talk about, I think deep. So I start think say some people lose their entire house. So them don't have a toilet paper, them don't have a second pair of underwear, them don't have them birth certificate, them not no ID. Like, you lose every single thing. Like, every single thing. Think about how far you have reached now in your life, and you feel like, say, you're not reached nowhere, and you have so much more to accomplish. Now think about the fact that you already feel like that at this stage, and then something like devastating like that happen, and now you lose every single thing. So you start from ground zero, and enough of it, we have accomplished so much, and we never realized how much we accomplished until we lost it all. And even when we accomplish so much, we still feel like we're not far from zero. So imagine how some people feel right now. Like, every time I think about it, I get so overwhelmed because I'm like, people have their children. Like, a lot of us adults, it gets harder for us when our children are impacted by anything that we're going through. That's the hard part. I'm gonna scam picture when I see the things, I just look at my kids them. I mean, imagine my kids them going through something like that. Like, if this not touching a heart to want to help each other. Even when the other day when the world ranking thing came out that Jamaicans are most likely to help a stranger, we were ranked number one in the world, most likely to help a stranger. And that's so good. I felt so proud because I know it's true, and I shared it when it came out before Hurricane Melissa come. But when are we going to rank the number one most likely to help each other? Because it's not that I think as Jamaicans we are very kind people. I always tell my coworker them say, I always tell people say we are the most we're the nicest, meanest people you'll meet, or the meanest, nice people you'll meet, whichever way. And it is so true. We're aggressive and we're blunt and we're straightforward, but we're the kindest people you'll meet. But I don't think that we exercise that kindness with each other. Let me sincerely think say we exercise it enough with each other. Mind you, in this devastation, we're coming together. I love to see it, but we should have continue. Like, me wish everybody were, violence producers realize that we're stronger together and we can get more done when we unite together. Like, this devastation happened for a reason. I'm just pray if I even just one life it change positively, because when I see some of the videos, I'm hear people are bawl out to God. I hear people are praise God and I say God, and I beg God for mercy. I hear a big man say, God, me know we do evil things, but me I beg you, God, have mercy upon me. When I hear big men crying out, but just hope if even one person can come and, you know, come on the other side and come out and come testify and say, me used to do some evil things, but when me see how devastated the place was after this, it changed my life and I want to do good. Like, I want some other things come through this. Like, it's deeper than we think. You know what I mean? It shows us that we need each other. And when it's all said and done, if something to come and wipe out the whole place, that all we are gonna be just on the same level as human beings. So everybody where you live around where maybe you think in a better position than you, or you in a better position than them. No, you all are just, the only thing you have in common is being Jamaicans, being human beings. And me no like when we have to go through something rough for us to appreciate things. I really want us as people to realize and recognize that we need each other sincerely. And if you're like me, who is unable to be on the ground, because right now, as we say, yes, prayer is a must. We need the prayer. Prayer married to everything we are doing. If you are the groundwork, we need prayer. If you are donate money, we need prayer same way. No matter what you are doing, we need prayer. But me I beg you now, if you can take it a step further, you understand, and pray and take action. Pray and take action. Not too small. When you're hungry, anything you get to eat, you appreciate it. So when I look and say, boy, I only have one bag of rice, what I can do. Any country in a way have any kind of effort, so they're collecting food for Jamaica, and a one bag of rice you have, go get one bag of rice. Even if I do 1 pound rice or the 2 pound rice. Because if you're hungry, I bet you put little rice with little butter. Or if a rice alone with little salt in the water, better than nothing. Nothing is too small when you have nothing. Can you please hand me the phone in the room? Thanks. Nothing is too small when you have nothing at all. So no, don't think say anything too small. If a $10 you have, and you have the link to a person in your community that you trust, please send it to them. If a gift card them I use and a $10 you have, send it, go give them. Because if 10 people send $10, $100 that. You understand what I'm saying? And if you have $99 and $100 for something, that $1 is so important. You can't reach 100 without starting a one. Every mickle make a muckle. Nothing is too small right now, Jamaica. And just the world by extension. Because me have to give it up for the people them who are step up for Jamaica. Jamaica, we are so blessed. We are so blessed as a people. We are so blessed. Sometimes I don't think that we recognize our strength. Like, I don't think we recognize our power that we have, because we're so distracted by negativity and we're so distracted by the wrong things. I mean, hear some people, it's like a double-sided sword for me, because I hear enough people that talk about some people that say give back, forget the clout. I always said with the story where a lady was in her house praying, and she had pray for bread, and she had pray for bread because she hungry, and she had pray for bread. And some little troublemaker in the community hear her and say, look, I'm going to carry the bread, I'm going to buy the bread and go leave it in our yard. To make you feel like, say, a God send it. Or, you know, I'm going to trouble her or whatever. Not realizing that they were the vehicle that God chose to use. They thought that they were doing it to mimic her, trouble her. And the lady, after receiving the bread, she said the devil might have brought it, but God sent it. We go again and we say, what people wanted to be bad turned out for your good. So you see right now in this stage of Jamaica, you know, I now watch no messenger. I now watch no messenger. I don't care why they are doing it, because sometimes they don't even know why they're doing it. Sometimes they think that they're doing it to get clout or to get attention, but I gotta use them same way. Yeah. And mind you, I don't believe in having the camera in a person's face at their most vulnerable time. It has always been something that I don't agree with. I don't feel like when people in the most vulnerable state, camera for up in them face. If I say I make your money off of vlog it, nothing wrong. Vlog buying the groceries, vlog doing the packing up, vlog this, vlog that. But if I even take the camera off of the people, the money I give them something. Now complain right now as long as I get something, you know, but I just don't believe in making people because they're in a desperate situation. Some people can be in a desperate situation, they're gonna take it even if they don't like the camera thing. You know what I mean? But right now, I'm not watching a face, I'm not telling a lie. I'm not watching a face, but just glad to people are help, no matter what. I'm just glad to people are help. Like, and as we said, not because you're not posting it on social media, it don't mean that people not help, and it's just as important. The online and the offline contributions are important. But right now we need prayer with action. We know enough how we are prayer, but we need a little bit of action. If you can pack one box and send it down, send it down. Because as we said, everybody, I don't want this to be, as them say, 3-day talk. I don't want this to be 3-day talk. And after this week blow off, people stop helping. It's not a race. It's not a race. People will be in this state for months to come. And I'm one of the persons who I prefer to right now give donations to trustworthy people on the ground who can help those persons that have immediate needs. Because the government receiving all these donations, them can't just jump up and blah 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 and start spending out money. Their part is going to be a process. Their part is going to be a process. You have to sit down, you have to see whatever costs to do, and they're going to have to kind of prioritize certain things like the infrastructure and the rebuilding of roads and certain things. But in the meantime, there are people who are homeless, there are people who are hungry. So persons on the ground right now, if you have a trustworthy person where you know where you can donate, even if them, you know, some of them, just for full transparency, they don't want to take the cash. They might set up some kind of link for you to pay monies directly to a company for them to can go and pick up some, like a voucher kind of thing. If you have trustworthy people that you know that will do the right thing, send the things to give them. Send the help go give them. Because people have immediate needs. The government part of it is a process. I just really hope the government will partner with some people, even internationally, to get some houses for the people. Because yes, making the country look pretty and turning St. Elizabeth into city and all these things. Yes, it might sound cute and it might be for greater good, but people still need houses. I'm not watching the field because people just want shelter now. But if we can think in the future and like think in a long run kind of state where we don't build back the board houses them, I'm not telling them, but I prefer people them get one look at one 2-bedroom concrete house than to get back one 4-bedroom board house. If I even a container house them and we find a way to firmly cement and bolt it down with heavy duty bolt in the ground. I think that would work out better now, better than board houses, because we are in a hurricane zone. You understand? So what the center gonna build back the board house them. I mean, no set the cheaper way and people just want a little house, but sometimes if you can just sacrifice, if the government can come with some kind of partnership to help the people or partner with international people and even local persons, and if I even some container houses, if I even some one quad right now, one bedroom concrete infrastructure, and then people take them time and build again, that better than for say even the board house them. And I know that right now you'll have countries, you'll have organizations that will be willing to partner with Jamaica. But one, the government also reach that stage that they can think about these things to say, boy, we know, so we have to start with the infrastructure and the roads and stuff like that. And the truth is, as I said, the government can't just like, oh, when they can go up on TikTok and get the donation and immediately go buy the food them and whatever. The government can't work like that. It's a process. I have to appreciate that, right? So of course it's going to take a little time longer. It's not as immediate, and instantaneous like a person who get the cash or what get the vouchers and just go and buy the food or whatever. We appreciate that. But government, I'm praying that when you do get to that stage, if little old me can think about it, I'm sure so uno so big and bright, uno must have to think about it too. To say we need to help people to get back some houses. And we have options now, the containers. If I even say them buy the container them and put in the window them and put in the door, and then the people them paint it up themselves and the people them whatever themselves, and it would be easier for them get that and go buy the cement them for them, put it down in the ground in a foundation and buy some heavy duty bolt and bolt them down right round. There's something like, but it's better to invest thinking long term than to build back a board house right now, which are easy to destroy. And I know that you have concrete houses that got swept away, but that has to do with where they were built. So also have to try to look into that. I mean, no say at the end of the day, when people are trying to build them house, any little piece of the land we get, whether you just got land on it or a family place, whenever they are thinking of the land, when there's an area where more want to shelter right now, and this may get me go do it, which I understand completely. But now that we're in the process of rebuilding, let us try to just rebuild in a way that is better. Let's just try and improve in the areas that we needed to improve on, and just do it a little different this time. But Jamaica, I'm telling you, my heartbreak is like, I'm afraid to take up my phone. I'm afraid to take up my phone. I'm afraid to take up my phone. I haven't edited a video in a while, and it's like I can't edit no video because I just feel like it's insensitive right now to focus on anything outside of just trying to assist my homeland. All I want to do is just assist my homeland, like, but I just want to assist my country, like, anyway. And it's like I feel like I can't do enough, and I not do enough. Because I just want to do so much more. But as I say, people, if you don't donate today, you can donate tomorrow. If you don't donate tomorrow, you can donate next month and next year. Because I'm pretty sure people were still recovering from Beryl, which was last year. People still recover from Beryl. So take that into consideration. People will need your help from now up to the next 2 years. I guarantee that people still are going to recover from Melissa. Because people take years to build. Think about it. Many persons who have their homes and stuff like that, and over 2 years it take for them get it. And if them do get it, and over 2 years it take for them add on the 2 more room or the 1 more room or the 1 bathroom. So with that in mind, know that people are going to need the help over 2 years to come. So if you don't have the money right now and you can't touch ground right now, you need your help next month. We need your help January, February, March, April, May. We need the help whole of 2026, whole of 2027, or 2028. Right now, based on the devastation, I don't think persons are going to get back. And it's going to take a while because people are going to lose their jobs because so many business people, small business owners have been affected. Even larger business owners have been affected. So in one way or another, they're going to have to recover. And in one way or another, they're going to have to do something. What I mean, cut staff argue less hours or whatever the case, people will be affected. So people are going to need help years to come. You know what I mean? And if they can help out and assist in any way, if your company do well, instead of give one person, 3-person responsibilities and just pay them the one salary, take on one more staff. Take on one more staff. We beg you. So instead of the person will quit and you give the person 2 people responsibility and them cover 2 people desk for the one salary, take on one person, take on one staff, one next staff member. Take on one part-time staff member if I even that. Yeah. Take on somebody if you can take on somebody. You know what I mean? We're going to need help. People are already not like we already had a job shortage. We already had people who needed work. Now it's going to be more than ever. So people might get back a little house, whether through the government or whatever the case, they might get back something, but them not have no job, so them still gonna need help. It's still going to need to be an ongoing thing. Also, if the government can set up some kind of food bank, because here in Canada, food banks are very popular. And it's not something like in America where you have to go apply for it and get passed and you can't get it if whatever. No, the food banks here in Canada, you just go there and they give you food. Most of them is once weekly. Like you just go there and they give you stuff. I'm praying that, I'm really sincerely praying that Jamaica can set up something like that where in each location you have like a 3-4 food banks, so like the supermarkets, they can donate stuff weekly and other persons can donate stuff weekly and people can just go there, go get the basic, like, you know, your milk, your egg, your bread, one little piece of lettuce and couple little fruits, just the basic necessities. 2 tins something. Over here, say, I've been to the food bank. In Canada, it's not something unusual to go to the food bank. Everybody go there. Everybody goes there. It's not something like America where you have to sign up feet and them something. You just go to the food bank. And when I tell you that I've gotten so many good stuff. So when we just landed, we went to the food bank. Like, and even though if me ever need to, me go. Because it's no shame that in your game. I want Jamaica because I think we're in the position that we can do it, because you have supermarkets who, when the stuff them expire, they must throw them out. So if you know, say, there's something going to expire in the next week or next 3 days or whatever, instead of throw them out, instead of tough out the 3 days to see if people will come buy them, donate them to the food bank. And it might sound away, you know, but I'm not saying that to give people your words, but the truth is, some stuff, to even when them say them expired, it's still good for another couple of weeks or whatever, you know what I mean? So instead of wait on the exact date it will expire, the supermarkets them can partner and just come, they never partner with each other, just donate to the designated food banks and people go there and get them little necessities, because I'm telling you, people are going to need the help for years to come, because the business them are going to rebuild if you can hire them back or if you can hire anybody at all. So if you take that into consideration, so either they get a house right now free, JPS now give them free light. By the way, for JPS and Water Commission, if we have somebody build them, but see so many people are give out free service, which what them there? With JPS and Water Commission, if we have something. Yeah. But then if JPS are going to suffer if some of the persons that are mostly affected in those areas who will also lose their job or their livelihood, people who are farmers and lose them entire crop and them livestock. I wonder if JPS would really go bankrupt if they give some families free electricity. Like, tell me if me I think like too much. Like, is that too much to think? Me not think it too much to do. Where some people affected really bad can go and get some water and some light, because most of them lose them job too. The farmer them lose them stocks, lose them livestock, and lose them ground lose them plants, them and them something them. And if JPS and Water Commission can come together and give them some free service for a while. Because if they get back house, them now have a job to pay the bills them. I wonder if we can do that. I wonder if JPS and Water Commission can do something like that. Because if I think about it and just get radical, you have a whole lot of people who are thief like already anyways, and JPS still bankrupt. A lot of people who are thief water anyways, and Water Commission do bankrupt. And I'm not encouraging that, but I'm just saying, if it's possible to have those persons taking it anyways, the persons most affected by this hurricane here, where even if them get back a house, or even if they never lose them house, but they lost so much, and most likely them lose them job on certain things, I wonder if JPS and Water Commission can give them some free service a little bit. And digital and flow. For them picnic and do them homework and them something. Even if them build one hub, even if digital and flow build one hub, where people can go, they go sit down and get free Wi-Fi for do them homework. Yeah. I don't think it would be too much to give them free service in their houses, but I'm just saying, if that's the case, so I'm to put up some wiring and something somewhere where people can get some free service. You can stay in touch with them family members. Even though I see that people are on the ground giving back free calls, but I'm talking about just for the future when the kids them to start back school. Some kids are going to do online school because them school might have to rebuild for a while. And even if them school rebuild, maybe they're in a position to go to school right now. Them lose all of them uniform and them something there. I wonder if they can build some hubs that will give the people them some free internet in them house. Give them a little convenience. Give them a little free internet in them house. Give them free service for 2 years. Give them 2 years to recover. Give them some free service. How about that? Give them some free service. I wonder if we can come together and do something like that. Yeah. But we need each other now more than ever. And we need the prayers, but we also need prayer with actions. We need prayer with actions. We need people to donate. We need people to give back where you can give back. Food can't too much because you have to eat every day. Food can't too much because you have to eat every day. So no stop donate. No stop give back. Can't too much. We have to eat every day. So yes, you donate today. And that's so good. We appreciate it. Like, oh my God, it just makes my heart so overwhelmed. But I'm telling you, I feel so good as a Jamaican to see how we're coming together. I just hope it continues after this. I really hope it continues after this. I want to go back to fight each other. I realize we need each other. Because when you know house them build up back, members of neighbor might not have no job. Farmer them lose them stuff them. Small business owners severely affected. More people can go back to the days where we can cook and you know say your neighbor cook so you can get like a dinner. I remember years ago when I visited family. So I used to love visit my family in the rural areas. Like I used to love visit my family them. Because one night I couldn't eat little food right outside the yard. Then you walk over there, so go eat little food over that side there. And you walk over there, so go eat little food right in the part there. One nice stuff. Not nice stuff. Yeah, bring it back to those days where we look out for neighbors. Because this is just showing us that it's there in the core of us. That's who we are. Like in our core, that's who we are as a people. That's who we are as a people, I'm telling you. So it's just so good to see us go back to us and not getting so influenced by, you know, everything else. Everything that's not us. Go back to our cores. When they neighbor cook food, and say, yes, me I cook today. Hey, when I went to country, man, I used to go to the rural areas, I'm telling you. And anybody over there, so and my ball was attacked you from over there, so and it was just so good to see because my husband can't tell anybody that I love a good rural area. Like I love living in one nice little rural. Me's a country girl. Like I wasn't born in the country area, but I love like a country area. I love it because I used when I because the reason I love it so much because I had fond memories of going to visit my family members in the rural areas. So because of that, I always just when I anything like that just makes me feel so yummy and happy on the inside, you know. But go back to the days when anybody can just walk past and get little dinner, yes, and get little because maybe we're gonna have to go back there. We might have to go back there. We might just have to go back there. I'm telling you. When I see big man I cry like baby, it breaks my heart. We have to go back there. We could look out for a neighbor. And remember, say, if when you see a neighbor go back in them house and they saw it done, they might not have a job. So when they cook food, give them one plate of dinner. Yeah. If you have mango tree, you have breadfruit tree, you have ackee tree, want to exchange and come together and cook. I want to say, all right, me have the ackee, me have the breadfruit. I want to cook in a big pot. Yeah, man, let's go back to our roots and just who we are as a people, the community. Let's just go back to us being a community of people. And sometimes things have to happen to just shake us up and just remind us. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that this devastation is any lesson to anybody, or would I want it to be a lesson to anybody. But I'm just saying, in the midst of this, let us see some kind of just something to learn and something to appreciate. Let us have some kind of, something from this. But my heart just so heavy, like my heart is very heavy. Like it sincerely affected me much more than I anticipated. Much more than I anticipated. I'm afraid to take out my phone. But I was just saying to myself, if people can believe in it, why can't you see it? Because sometimes when we see it, it tugs at our hearts, and we need that. And we need to see it for can see we have much to give God thanks for. Every time I try to shy away from the realities that is, if you shy away from the reality, people's lives are still affected. If you shy away from the reality of what it is, if you try to block it out, that's not helping the situation. If kids can be living in it, you can see it and see it so you can remember that you need to help. Yeah, man, it is very sad. It's very sad. But big up to all the people them who take the time out to go help. I'm hope some of them places will open up and open for business. Where we can understand when one or two people go give look assistance. Some people are gonna need some time off. We're gonna need some time off to rebuild and help them neighbors. Because when the hurricane they are passing, they have a lock. When COVID they are going to be have a lock and we could have work from home. And the fun they are going like say people can't work from home and people can't take a day off or people can't say, boss man, I have some things to do but whatever, I want to create excitement. But when COVID they come and people they have to work outside of the office to make it happen, people need to go help. So give some people some time off or make them left half day when they can left half day. We know that business have to go on. I'm not naive to that. But also members of people need to get help. And so thank God they have a business we can operate same way. Because I tell you say, if I was in Jamaica, nothing could stop me. If I have vacation or sick leave, I take it. Nothing could stop me. But I'm right down there. I would be right down there. Anyway, but I everywhere. We didn't have to think about which one I sleep because people can sleep out the door in a tent. We can get one tent too. But I down there. Hanover, Trelawney, Westmoreland, everywhere St. Elizabeth, but I everywhere. Yeah, nothing could stop me. I tell you that. Me and my two people, my husband, me I tell you that. I pick them for God and got help and see firsthand what people are going through. Yeah, they would have to dung up on the ground. Mm-hmm. Write this up. Write this up. Yeah. So, guys, I just had to touch base. Like, I just had to touch base to remind us that we need each other. Remind us that we need each other during this time. You know, it's crazy. And we need God more than anything else. And if this was what some people needed to go back to the altar, you know, go back to the cross, well, something good came out of it. Yeah. It's not staying too long with you guys. It's minutes to 11. It's minutes to 11 now. So I was just touching base. I pray you all are safe. And it sounds cliche and sometimes it can be offensive when they say, boy, I mean, you lose everything, but you have a life. Yeah, which is true, but I know it's not easy. It's not an easy pill to swallow. It's not an easy pill to swallow. I can't imagine. I know that God would have given me strength, but thank God I don't have to be going through that right now because I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. Mm-hmm. But anyways, guys, thank you for everybody that just passed through 1122. Um, you know, I hope you're safe. I hope your family members are safe. And if you lost anything or anyone, I pray that God will give you the strength and the comfort that you need to get through this period of time of your life. You know, it's not easy. Anyways, guys, all the best and good night. Have a good night. Remember to help somebody, donate something to a trustworthy person. Yeah, I'm gonna go. All the best, guys.